Liberty Women's Tennis hosting the ITA Regionals coming up this week. Before we talk about that, Coach Marin, let's talk about your recent trip to Winston-Salem, tournament down at Wake Forest. How did things go?
It went really well. We had the opportunity to play the types of teams we needed to play, a lot of good competition, some top-ranked types of players, and they pushed us, they challenged us, which is exactly what we were looking for, and we did well. We had to face adversity. And that's what I was hoping that would happen, and we were able to overcome that adversity, and when we didn't, we learned from it. So it was a positive all the way around.
Do you see your program growing, Jeff, to the levels of we need to be going to places like Wake and playing those bigger teams because we can't compete with them?
Yes, we definitely are looking to compete against the best all the time. And so I think, and I told the girls this after the tournament, I said, it will only be tournaments like this and bigger from now on for the rest of the time that I'm here. So it's going to be that way. We're always going to put ourselves in a position to be stretched and to grow as a result of that kind of a challenge. So, yeah, we'll be in those tournaments a lot.
Now let's break down this ITA. For those of us watching the video right now, what is it all about? Why is it important for Liberty to be hosting this ITA Regional this week?
Well, the ITA Regional, there are only 12 in the United States, and so generally the teams that host a regional tournament are generally top 20 type teams. So there's Stanford and Florida and Georgia, and those types of schools host this type of a regional. So for us to be in that mix and to be hosting a regional tournament, it's a big thing. Right. And a lot of schools have taken notice. It's really interesting to have the bigger programs calling and talking and asking about things, and we get to host the best schools in this entire region here. So it's exciting. It's a good event for Liberty to host and to be a part of. 28
teams going to be involved in this ITA, over 120 players. How does a school bid for an ITA regional?
Well, a year ago we bid for this tournament,
okay.
And usually it's the bigger programs that are bidding and winning the bids. We put in the bid. We told them what our facilities were, what we had, what we can offer, and they said yes. So wow. It was just one of those things where we're thankful that they decided to go ahead and allow us to do this, and we're looking forward to being able to be a good host.
Before we went on camera, Jeff, you were making the draw out. Is that your responsibility? How does that all happen with who plays whom and how that all works out?
I do the draw. I'm not responsible for who the acceptance list is.
Okay.
There's a committee that does that, and it's an invitational type of thing. So they've accepted those types of those players. My job is to make the draw. So I'm doing that right now. I'm taking a little break to do this.
Good.
And so we put the draw in. It's done through a computer system. So we put the seeds in, and after that the draw just kind of pops out, and then I do the scheduling of the times throughout the week.
How many of your players are involved this week?
We have 6 players right now. We have one more player that is an alternate who will get in if somebody drops out, but we have 6 of our 10 who are in.
Now, it starts Thursday. Action runs through Monday with the finals. For fans coming out to the campus this week, give me an idea of when things start, what they can expect, the downtime, what's going to be involved here in the next 4 or 5 days.
Well, Thursday morning will be the qualifying singles, so there'll be 2 rounds of qualifying. There's a 32 draw. They have to win 2 matches to get into the main draw, and 8 players will qualify into the main draw. They play all their matches that day. So 8:30 a.m. qualifying starts. After the rounds of qualifying, we'll have a round of doubles, main draw doubles. So that'll be Thursday. Friday will be the first round of the main draw singles, as well as the continuation of doubles, and then it goes all the way through until Monday. We'll have the finals.
Now, it looks like, luckily, the weather is supposed to be spectacular this week. That being said, is the sports racket used for any alternate matches, even if the weather's good here, or everything going to be here at the Cook Center?
It'll all be here. We'll only use the indoor if it rains or if we have an overflow for practice. If we have some teams that want to get some extra practice in, we'll send them that way.
That's head women's tennis coach Jeff Marin. Don't forget, Liberty hosting the ITA Women's Regionals here beginning Thursday on campus. For Coach Marin, I'm Alan York for LibertyFlames.com.